Today, we celebrate the solemnity of the Sacred Heart of Jesus. And tomorrow, we celebrate the memorial of the Immaculate Heart of Mary. So, how might we do this? First, we have to avoid thing language. In other words, imagining that we are celebrating two things, Jesus' heart and Mary's heart, as though they were objects, or, well, things, abstractions, or theological concepts. The Gospel for the Marian Memorial on Saturday narrates the story of what the fifth joyful mystery of the Rosary calls the finding in the temple. Moving past yet another thing, this title with the first letter of all its words capitalized, to the reality of the story, we find an anxious, tearful mother at last finding her spaced out, wandering teenage son. Now that's not a thing, nor an abstraction, nor a title, nor a concept. That is a living, pulsating reality, the love of the mother for the son, of the parent for the child, of the human being for another human being. This love in relationship is the entry point into the story. It is the mother's loving heart touching in real time the heart of all of us who love, who have loved, who have risked love, or nearly lost, or actually lost a loved one. The love of Mary for Jesus and of Jesus for Mary invites us into relationship with them, and that connection invites us into relationship with other people, with all of creation, and above all, into relationship with the Creator of the creation, and with ourselves. If we do not stand in awe of ourselves as God's creation, we will have difficulty standing in awe of anything else in God's creation. Remember, though, that if we stand in awe of ourselves as egoistic monads, in other words, as separate from and independent of God, our Creator, we will never see anything except our own egos and our own self-referential monadism. Let me say this a slightly different way. Last Friday, I told you about my annual ensconcing of pumpkins in my room and office. That is my way of connecting myself to the reality of nature, of nature's fruitfulness, of nature's beauty and practicality. A pumpkin is a food, after all, and a beautiful, delicious food. To see the pumpkin daily reminds me, without words, of the divine in my life and in me. This pumpkin is a thing that is the opposite of the abstract theological things that obstruct our movement to God, if we are not careful. Seeing the thing for what it really is, namely a doorway into the divine, moves us from our monadic selves through the icon to the divine reality. The great reality of the icon of the Sacred Heart of Jesus is not only his heart burning with love, but it is also his loving heart surrounded by thorns that bring pain to love. Like the Mother Mary seeking her teenage son, we all know how painful love can be, and the icon carries us into the divine love that was injured and continues to be injured by the hatreds, angers, and violence of the world. Jesus and Mary invite us into their love today, a cosmic love that can heal because of its intensity and make our wounds glorious. Whatever your pumpkin, or the things or ones you love, allow those created things and those created people to be your doorway into the cosmic, regenerating love of Jesus and Mary today and every day.